Hello everyone, and welcome to another legendary garage sale find video. Before we go over this summer's haul, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe to stay notified for all my upcoming videos about all the great items I've been finding in all my garage sale and estate sale hunting adventures. So let's take a look at what I picked up this summer. Hey everybody, here we have all the items I picked up from estate sales and garage sales all over Texas. First up, I'm going to talk about the loads of fast food toys I picked up unopened. Here we have a Lego set from McDonald's. And I got a lot of these unopened. Bionicle from McDonald's Happy Meals. And this one's rather neat, I've never seen before. It's from Burger King. It is a Halloween Simpsons one. Now this one was open, based off the Treehouse of Horrors. We have Ned Flanders in here. That one's pretty neat. Next up, at an estate sale, I believe I found these two vintage children's books based on pretty popular characters. We have Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Masters of the Universe. In really good condition, I must say. I remember having this book a long time ago, but it hasn't survived the test of time. I remember loving the artwork on the cover. It's a pretty good draw. And here we have some of the artwork inside. One of the best shapes I've ever seen this book in. At that same sale, I picked up the Super Mario Mega Size Super Mushroom Pool Float. Never been opened. So that is probably going online along with the fast food toys. And on top of that, we have a Harry Potter costume tie with the Gryffindor logo on it. Now next up, we have some pretty amazing video game finds that I picked up just last week actually. They were part of an amazing estate sale pre-sale in the North Texas area, and I was so surprised to find some of these games. Here we have King of the Monsters for Super Nintendo. We got Metroid NES. That one's going to my brother. He's been looking for that one. A personal favorite of mine, which I found with its manual, Mortal Kombat 4. So love this game. And we have the hilarious South Park for N64. Wow, that one really takes you back. Wow. And this one as well. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. I still remember this, the multiplayer mode where you chased around one player that turned into a monkey. And you had to try to shoot the monkey. It was a lot of enjoyment back in the day. And the personal favorite I used to own but haven't seen it in a while, we have Godzilla Destroy All Monsters for the GameCube. One of my very first Godzilla games I ever bought. I still remember going to get my pre-order from GameStop a long time ago. And with that, of course, I had to pick up an N64 controller. I only have one, so I'm happy to pick up that. And a few of the vintage toys I picked up at that estate sale. You might recognize this little guy if you're a fan of rare vintage 80 toys. We have a Battle Beast, and I believe this is the Blitzkrieg bat. Didn't come with his weapon, but still a pretty nice find considering he's all there. A lot of the other ones they had were broken, unfortunately. Now this one is for my fellow Godzilla collectors out there. At the same estate sale where I found all the vintage games, I've managed to pick up these three vintage Trendmaster Godzilla toys. First up, we have the ultra rare Micro Godzilla playsets. They were pretty big in the 90s. Very hard to find now, especially with all their pieces, considering how small they are. Here we have the Washington DC set, which comes with a mini Biollante and Godzilla. I'm going to zoom in on a little detail of Godzilla right there. It's probably barely an inch tall. But if you know anything about these playsets, you know they're incredibly sought after right now, especially in package. So I was super excited to find this one. They had two others at the sale. I believe one was the Rodan set, the other one was the Mechagodzilla set, if I'm not mistaken. But they asked a little bit too much for those two, but this one was the cheapest I could get. We also have here the Godzilla Wars power-up figures. Here Godzilla is sporting a Predator-like shoulder cannon. I never knew Godzilla to need extra firepower, but you know, it's a toy in the 90s. Gotta dress it up in shiny armor. Really good condition. And here we have a Mechagodzilla power-up here. This one kind of reminds me of the Mechagodzilla art poster from the '93 movie, especially considering the rocket launcher arms. And the little cannons here. Oh, that one just fell right off. But I've been looking this one up, and I haven't found too much information on this gray missile variant. All the ones I've seen online had red missiles here and here. So if you have any information on this gray variant, let me know in the comments. I was still super excited to find these, and just like the micro playset, these were the cheapest Trademaster things I could find. Some of the other figures they were selling, especially the 12-inch Godzilla Trademaster figures that roared and eyes lit up, they wanted several hundred for them, and I had never seen it go for that high. So I had to pass on that one. But still, these all three are great additions to my Trademaster collection. And I'll go a little more detail about the playset in a future video on my little G-Fan show. So stay tuned for that. You had never been to an estate sale before. Can you show us what you managed to find at the estate sale, Hector?
Yeah, so thanks for inviting me. I popped my estate sale cherry. And so I actually scored some great retro NES games. The first Metal Gear Solid, which was really great. It actually includes the original manual and the map that came with the box. So the first Metal Gear, iconic, and classic Contra with the manual.
Nice.
And Super Mario Brothers 2 with the manual. And now actually I have all three for the Nintendo.
Very nice.
And the gold edition Zelda with manual and box. Pretty solid condition.
Yep.
Scored, yep.
Very nice finds.
Yep.
On my front, I went in for the vintage Transformers, and I scored one I've been looking a long time for. The Dinobot Sludge. I've been looking for this one for quite some time at an acceptable price. The last estate sale I saw it at, they wanted $200 for it. But I paid nowhere near that price. So, also bagged some Transformer accessories. Transformers guys know what these are. They're only $1. And I think this is a Transformers piece. I have to look that one up. But some pretty great finds here in McKinney, Texas. And keep hunting, guys. A lot of nice stuff out there. See you later. Okay, buddy, so here's a close-up of that Dinobot Sludge you just watched me pick up at that estate sale. In pretty good condition, I must say, considering most of the other Gen 1s they had at that estate sale were either broken or just looked like they've been played with too much. So I'm glad to find one with such good condition, and the decals. See a couple of them right here. Really happy to pick this one up. It's definitely going in the personal collection. From that amazing video game and Godzilla estate sale, I found this ultra rare Battle Beasts poster. When I saw it, it took my breath away because I was a fan of this toy series growing up in the late 80s. I never knew this poster even existed. I've learned that it was a mail-away exclusive, but I have no idea where the mail-away offer was given or how one could order this poster. So if anybody in the comments knows, share with everybody so we know how rare and exclusive this poster really is. As you can see here, they showcase all the major characters from the toy line. I believe you were supposed to mark which element the Battle Beast had on their chest and mark it on the poster, because each one of them has all 3 elements on below them. As you can see, the poster's in pretty decent shape. It's got the crease running through the middle right here, and it has a ding, a little scratch right there. Other than that, it wasn't hung on the wall. There are no tack marks. And I found it just like it is in this nice frame. An amazing find. I knew I was never going to see it again, so I had to pick this up. I think for any nostalgic 80s toy collector, it's a must-have. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of my estate sale, garage sale finds. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay tuned for more estate sale and garage sale legendary finds.